Just when you thought Pokemon Go-tcha couldn't get any more niche, here it is. What's up, I'm Mike, a Pokemon Master in Training, and welcome to BenderTube, where we get bite-sized tutorials and tech reviews that you should get it or forget it.
If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and click for notifications so you don't miss out on anything.
In the last couple of months, a new device has come out that a lot of you have been asking about. It's like a gotcha, but it's for trainers running 2 accounts. It's called the Dual Catchmon, and I had them send me one out for review. Now, that's for my honest opinion. Regardless if I pay for something or it's sent to me, you can always expect an honest opinion. At first glance, it looks like the top of a Pokestop, just in case you ever got confused what you're actually using this device for. But the good news is, even though it comes with a lanyard, it's more meant to sit in a bag or in your pocket if your pants allow it. So setup is slightly more involved than the other devices, but only because you're doing it to 2 phones. On one device, go in the Pokemon Go Plus settings, press the button on the Dual Catchmon, you'll see a green light flash on one of the Pokemon Go Pluses in there, click it, connect to it. Go to your other phone, click the other button on the Dual Catchmon, and follow the same process. Both are set up now, not too intimidating, not gonna break a sweat. Now, unlike the gotcha, it doesn't have a screen, and you also can't disable the auto functions on it. That's a little bit odd, but you can fix that by going into the Pokemon Go Plus settings menu, turn off finding nearby Pokemon, or spinning nearby Pokestops. So for the most part, the LED and color patterns, the options don't matter there, because in-game, when you're trying to catch Pokemon and spin stops, whether you caught it or not, there's no sound or vibration from it. Just whatever your phone notification gives you, which I do respect that. The only time it's going to beep or buzz in-game is if you're out of Pokeballs, your item storage is full, or you're going by the Pokestop too fast and it didn't get it before you're out of range. Other than that, your settings denote your connection, sound, and vibration functions. Blue is for your Bluetooth connection to your phone, so you can choose to disconnect by holding that down. Green is for your sound. Once again, that's only gonna go off during certain times. So if it's in your bag or in your purse or something, I wouldn't even worry about it. I would just turn that off so it doesn't even bug you at all. The last one is purple, which is your vibration settings. You can turn it off, but it doesn't totally turn it off. Yes, those 3 in-game things I said before, it's not gonna buzz during those, but it'll still vibrate when it connects to your phone. It's gonna vibrate if it's not connected to a device, and it's gonna vibrate if there's some connection problems with the internet. There's also no setting for previously undiscovered Pokemon. So if you're trying to fill out your Univadex, you might wanna turn off the feature altogether because you might miss out on those. It's also weird that it doesn't have it because every other device on the market has that feature. Even the basic Pokemon Go Plus has a separate yellow LED for that to show you that, hey, you might wanna go in game and try to catch this. One thing I do like is that you don't have to press any buttons or anything. Once you initially pair to it, after that, you don't have to worry about it. You just open up the game, click on that icon in the right-hand corner, and you're connected. That, for me, is a blessing and a curse, though, because this does not have an on-off switch, so it stays in standby mode, which, yeah, standby mode is about a month. If you don't use it at all, it's a month, 22 to 30 days, that it can stay in standby mode and just automatically connect. Problem with that is it's not rechargeable. So instead, this takes 2 AAA batteries, which the makers of the Dual Catchmon say is an advantage, but I see it the other way around here. Just from a cost standpoint, yeah, okay, so I have to change out these every month. That's 24 AAA batteries. I could probably buy a pack of those for like 10 bucks if I buy the Amazon Basics ones, but it's gonna cost me less than 10 bucks if I was just recharging it at home and paying my electric bill. Now, like I said, this is meant to run 2 accounts at once. For me, that means if my girl's working, I can go and play the game for her. Or what happens in most cases is that my girlfriend goes and plays for me during community day, and honestly, that just makes her life a lot easier. For other people though, people that actually have 2 accounts for themselves, this means with minimal effort, you could just sit there and farm XP, farm Stardust, like seriously, throw on a star piece, a lucky egg, some incense, boom. You're gonna be leveling up in no time on 2 different accounts. And that gets us to Guy Fight time. That's get it or forget it. Oh, and if you wanna get a Guy Fight or BenderTube shirt, you can get one for yourself now. Links in the description. So is the Dual Catchmon worth it? If you're running 1 account, no. If you have 2 phones and 2 Pokemon Go accounts, well, then maybe. Let me explain. The Dual Catchmon is 80 bucks. For that same price, you could get 2 gotchas and have more features, be able to turn off the auto features, have a screen, it's rechargeable, and run them separately on 2 devices. The only real advantage with the Dual Catchmon is that it connects to 2 devices in one package, and then it can reconnect faster since you don't have to interact with it after initial pairing. Now, what I would like to see them do is pull off a Catchmon for single accounts and a new version of the Dual Catchmon. And if they think that batteries is an advantage, fine, let's run with that. But let's make it like a GPS handheld unit back in like 2013, 2014, where you can have batteries or rechargeable batteries, and there's a USB port in there, so you could charge those. It could be micro USB, USB-C, I don't care. Either one's fine with me, although I'd prefer USB-C. Pop that in there. You can recharge the device if you want. If it runs out, then fine. I'll go throw something I grabbed at Walgreens in, but let us have the choice. Also, just put an on-off switch on it, okay? I like the standby time. That's fine and dandy when I'm using it, and then after that hour, it needs to reconnect. All that stuff is fine, but put an on-off switch on it because, you know what? There's at least 8 hours of my day that I can't use this, and it's just wasting my money by it being in low power mode. Now, another reason I said having the USB port on there is because it needs to be able to get firmware updates. We've already seen it where the Go-tcha, where Niantic made a little change, and all of a sudden it was completely useless for like a month and a half. 2 months, jeez, it was 2 months. Yeah, 2 months, you paid money, it's unusable. If anything happens to this, or Niantic makes another change to Bluetooth connection timings or anything, it's useless. I can't do anything with it, and God knows they're probably not gonna swap it out for me. So, put that USB port in there, make it firmware upgradable. Now, the last thing I need them to do is make an option for unknown Pokemon, because this is an $80 device. All the other devices have this option. It's kind of ridiculous not to see, because a lot of times with these devices, before that Pokemon loads up on my screen, that little arrow comes up and it tries to catch it. If my phone screen's off, I'm definitely not doing it. And you know what? If I miss out on a rare Pokemon, I know why they put a silicone sleeve on this. It's because I'm gonna frickin' throw it at somebody. I think I broke it. I think I broke it. Oh boy. If a new version of this came out with some or most of these features, I think they'd give the guys over at Go-tcha a run for their money. Even with the new Go-tcha Evolve being basically a Fitbit with Pokemon Go features added in, I think it'd be a close competition. But I'll pass it off to you. Do you think that the Dual Catchmon has a place in the market, or do you think your money's better spent elsewhere? That's it for me, guys. If you liked the video, found it helpful anyway, leave a like, leave a comment, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.